What's up, guys? Mystic Fire here to bring you Black Clover chapter 168. This chapter, I like this chapter. It was good. But before I begin the review, I would like to say I'm sorry. I know the last couple of videos, it been cutting out. You know, it's been cutting me through with the video. I don't know what's been happening. I know that's really unprofessional. I hope I fixed it now. And if not, I'm just gonna do this as fast as I can without talking too much and without going into so much detail. But anyways, let's begin with our review. This chapter, they went back in time a bit, so this is a flashback sort of chapter. But the chapter was, I shouldn't say action-packed, you know, but it had an action in it. And it was Yami versus Marks, which is basically the right-hand man of Julius, which was the Wizard Queen, which is dead now. It's being actually confirmed. And Owen, which is the doctor of the Clover Kingdom, which only answered to Julius. I don't know if he only was to Julius in the sense, but he was the doctor of the Clover Kingdom basically. And so they're not offensive types, which is why Yami was able to knock them out easily, but they still did a lot of damage. Now, Owen said one line that caught my interest is in this. He said, "And this time like last." So it seems like this already happened once before, and it seems like there were no information about it. That's what I take from that one line that he said. I don't know if that's actually the case. We also see a map of where the Black Bulls is, where Raya, where the Azulect is, where Patrick is, and where Juno is. You know, where Asta was, and everything that happened. You know, like the past events that has happened from the Demon Skull, basically. You know, we see the map and we see where they are. And Juno is going in the opposite direction of Asta. He hasn't turned to go to the Clover Kingdom just yet, so I don't know if something's gonna happen with if there's gonna be a plot twist coming in a few chapters when it comes to because it's weird that he has control of his body when every other person hasn't been able to control themselves. Aside from Asta, just knocking them out with their swords and taking out the resurrections, basically the resurrection spell. So I don't know, maybe there might be a plot twist later, that might come into play, and then might be the bad guy. Although that would be stupid. But anyways, hey, Tabata, I trust in you. Go with you guys. But yes, Yami managed to knock out the two elves reincarnation in Marks and Owen. They kept their magic. Mark's magic, basically he erases. He has magic to erase everything too, basically. Not just take information from people. He also has the ability to erase everything in that too. So he wanted to erase Yami's recent memories of what happened. I don't understand why. I mean, that wouldn't really do anything because Yami would have still been fighting. In that sense, they wouldn't be able to get him off guard because he has ki. Another thing that caught my attention was when Yami went in against Marks and Owen. The elves seems like they don't know, because the elves fighting style is based so much on their magic instead of their actual physical appearance. And so Yami, in that sense, Yami is like an anomaly to them because he's so fit and he's also fast. Basically, they couldn't touch him. So I guess that's why Ashley's so broken, because everybody else relies on their magic. And I know it's obvious everybody else relies on their magic, but Asta and Yami, they don't. So which seems a bit weird in a sense. But yes, then the chapter ends with an actually good cliffhanger, and that is that Yami's gonna fight against Charlie, which she has been elf. Most of us knew that she already was elf because of the guidebook. Tawata's guidebook that he did for Japan only. I don't know if it's gonna be available here in the United States. It showed basically Charlie as an elf, so we already knew that she was an elf. Another thing that I noticed was that the symbols that the elves have on their faces, or the incarnation of the elves that they have, represents their magic. Now, Dr. Owen, basically, his symbol has to do with the Greek god that was about medicine, basically, which is obvious, you know, because he's a doctor. I forgot what was the name. He was the staff of something. I know it's not the staff of Caduceus, because that's a different thing. I think it was the staff of Apocryph something. It's like Apocryph something that, you know. So it's that's, you know, those are small details that I wasn't really paying attention until I saw his marks, and then I realized that the most of the marks were Greeks, you know, that they represent something from Greek. So hey, Marx has a bow. Who had a bow in the Greek mythology? You let me know. Good question for you. But yes, that's basically it. There isn't really much of anything else that happened in the chapter. Even though Marx and Owen were not offensive types, they had enough magic to basically do a lot of damage on the surroundings. And while Owen is the healer, he was restoring so much mana into the body of the people that they would basically suffocate from the inside, you know, because they would be recharged with so much power, so much mana that they couldn't handle it. Which is what we see basically in the third page of the chapter, basically, when the two magic knights are being impaled by Owen's magic, or Owen's jellyfish, basically. And that's that. Oh, Owen and Marx wanted to basically mutilate William's body because he was born, and if they do mutilate his body, basically the Clover Kingdom is done for, because the Clover Kingdom respects Julius a lot more than the actual king. So in that sense, that it would have been a lost hope or a lost cause, because they would have lost their will to fight. And that's that. I don't think I really missed anything else or any more details when it comes regarding the chapter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's chapter. This week's chapter was good. You know, we learned more about the characters now. We're now learning more. We're moving to different characters now from Asta and company. You know, now is all about Yami. We're gonna see a few chapters maybe when it comes to Yami. Then maybe a few chapters when it comes to Yuno, what he's doing. Because like I said, I think there's gonna be a plot twist regarding Yuno later on that on the series. Because I mean, he might be going to the capital, or he might not be going to the capital. He might be going somewhere else, you know, to plan something even more worse than what the elves are. Because remember, he's an elf, so we don't know we don't know who elves he's a reincarnation of yet. Just like we don't know most of the other characters, but that's okay, because you know we only care about the important ones right now. But anyways, I had to say about the chapters. Thank you so much for my content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. Leave a like if you like the content, leave a dislike, it's up to you. Leave a comment section down below what you think about the chapter. And yeah, that's all I had to say basically. Nothing else. Peace, guys. Thank you so much for my content once again. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And hey, have a good weekend.